sweet friends, welcome back to Simply Our Home. If you're stopping by for the first time, my name is Amy and I'm glad that you're here. Today I'm super excited because I'm kicking off my fall decorating series. Now, if you're as excited about fall decorating as I am, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. And if you enjoyed today's video, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button? I would love to have you back. For today's video, I thought it would be super fun to share with you some tabletop decor styling examples for fall. Now, this is one of my most requested videos, so I thought I would share a couple of ideas for styling your coffee tables for fall. Then we can move into the kitchen and I'll share with you a couple of ideas for styling your kitchen islands as well as centerpieces for your tables. So let's go ahead and get straight into all of our fall decorating. Right now, this is how I have our coffee table styled for late summer. As you can see, I have a tray, I have a flower arrangement in a DIY pottery vase, a candle, then I have this cute little game that interacts people with the decor, a couple coffee table books, something sculptural, and then of course some coasters. So I want to show you how I can quickly transform this very quickly by just changing out 3 things. So let's go ahead and do that. So of course, change out your florals. That's super easy. I have 2 stems here. These I got last year from Hobby Lobby. I love them. They're very drapey and realistic looking. So I'm going to stick them in here. Next, all I'm going to do is switch out the candle. This one I got at Kirkland's last year. They have this year as well. And if you happen to miss my Kirkland shop with me, I'll go ahead and link that up here in a card for you. But we're placing that, and already we are almost ready for fall. So the third thing that I suggest doing is taking your sculptural piece and switching it out for something a little bit more moody for fall. So I'm bringing in this jack that is from the Creative Co-op line. I think this is adorable, and because it is dark, I think it fits perfectly for fall. And there you have it. Just 3 simple little tweaks, and I went from summer to fall just like that. Okay, I've gone ahead and cleared everything off, so let's start with a new example. So I always think you need to add some type of lighting for your coffee table, whether that be a candle or candlesticks. So what I'm doing is bringing in these candlesticks. I got these at TJ Maxx, and so I'm just going to place them here. And then I think a basket is just screams fall. It has tons of texture, and I actually got this one from the Goodwill, so it was only 99 cents. Definitely take a look for their baskets if you're on the look or hunt for a really unique basket. So we can do several different things, and I'll show you 2 different ways we'll style this basket. But this first one, I'm just going to be placing some florals or some greenery in here that I picked up from Joann Fabrics. I love this type of floral. It kind of looks like it is changing, and so I think it looks very realistic. So I'm going to grab 2 of these and stick in here and just let that kind of organically flow over the edge. So next, I'm bringing in some candles. Now, these are ones that I have had for a long time. So I'm just going to place these on top. And again, when we light these, this is going to create some ambient lighting. Then I'm bringing in this dish just to add a little bit of different texture, and then to place here on the coffee table for anything that you might want to throw in here. But just to jazz it up just a bit, I'm going to add some farmhouse beads to it, just to make it a little bit more interesting and decorated. Okay, so here is your second example of some fall decor for your coffee tables. Okay, so I've gone ahead and blown out the candles because I'm going to tweak this just a bit just to give you another idea. Instead of greenery or florals, we're going to take this out and replace it with pumpkins. And this is super easy. What I like to do is just place a couple in here, have this stem going this way, and then this stem going that way. Kind of just place them in there like catty corner. You don't want everything real straight because you want your eye to move throughout the piece. I say that a lot when I'm decorating. And what I mean by that is you're creating different angles as well as heights to keep your eye moving across the space. So instead of this, I'm going to pull this off, and instead we're going to come back in with a coffee table book. And this one has a beautiful page that you can open up to fall. So we're just going to place that right in front. And what that does is creates a real cozy environment for someone to really just look at the book and maybe pick it up and read it. And then, because we don't want to keep everything just kind of boring, you could definitely leave it just like this. But I found these mini wreaths at Hobby Lobby, so I'm just going to place the candle down inside of this and then put that on top. And I don't know, I just think that adds just the perfect amount of greenery to balance out the pumpkin down here. So I'm going to go ahead and do it on that, and then we can take a look at this third option. So we have moved into our kitchen and we'll be working on our kitchen island. Now let me just remind you, all of the examples that I show you here on the island can be transferred onto a kitchen table very easily as a centerpiece. So the first example that I want to share with you is using a tiered tray. I love a tiered tray on an island or even a table. So we'll start with that. The one that I am grabbing here is from Kirkland's, and I love that it just has an open platform, so it's a little bit easier to decorate, in my opinion, than the ones with the center, like dowel in the center. So we're gonna start with this, and then what I thought we would do just real easily is to take a salad plate and stack that on the bottom, and that's all we're going to do here on the bottom, and then we'll decorate here on the top. So I pulled you in a little bit closer so you could see what I was doing. So the first thing that I'm going to do is try to fill up the back with my taller pieces. So I'm going in with this amber glass bottle. I love this for fall. Next, I'm coming in with these beautiful picks. I got these at Hobby Lobby, and I just love all the colors. That is just fall in my hand right there. I love the mustardy color as well as that burgundy, and you even see a little bit of that burnt orange. So I'm just gonna place that here in the back. I'm coming in with this candle. It actually is hot apple pie, and I think that'll look really great. It kind of brings out that mustardy color. And so I think I'll turn this towards the back and kind of have the handle in front. Kind of like that. Okay, so I think that looks really good. I'll step back and give you a whole look at this tiered tray. Okay, now for the second example for an island centerpiece. I'm going to come in with this, I think it's called an apple basket, or I'm not sure, but I think I got this at Michael's last year. So I'm just gonna place that in the center. And then to fill it up, I'm just going to take some of the craft paper that you get when you buy things at Hobby Lobby, or even you can use grocery bags to fill this up. But what I'm gonna do is just crumple that up, place it inside so that it takes up most of the space in the bottom. All right, so next I'm going to come in with this really thin, kind of like a throw blanket. I got this at the Target Dollar Spot last year. I love the color, and I'm just going to drape that inside of the apple basket. So just like that. All right, so next I'm going to be putting some apples in this, and because the color is so similar, I wanted to just add a little bit more texture. And so I'm coming in with this and kind of just draping or just filling the top, sprinkling this on top and kind of just pushing it all down in. And then I'm going to add my apples so that they really pop off of the surface. So just to add a little extra touch, I'm going to come in with these candle holders. They were from the Hearth and Hand line last year. And as you see, a little trick, you can take some tin foil and push down in there, and that'll really secure your candles if they're wobbling. Now here I am showing you that I took the brand new candles and then I took a lighter and then just went to the surface and let it drip down so that they look a little bit more aged. And I think that just gives it a little bit more character and more interest. So that's a little tip. If you have some candles that just are brand new, you can really make them look a little bit more, I don't know, unique. All right, so now to finish it up, I'm coming in with my favorite garland. You all know it's the Baby's Breath from Hobby Lobby, and you can get this on sale for around $7-8 when it's 50% off. So I'm just going to drape this around the bottom of the candlesticks just to make this whole arrangement flow together. Okay, so here is how this centerpiece turned out for the island. I think it looks really cute. It's super simple. You're using some produce, so you're not going to be having to store that away. And I think it is perfect for early fall as well. All right, so let's go ahead and head over to our kitchen table. Now, we actually refinished this table. It was just a really dark wood finish. So if you'd like to see that video, I'll go ahead and link that up above for you. And remember, all the table arrangements that I did over on the island can absolutely be transferred over here on your tabletop surfaces as well. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm doing is coming in with that real lightweight blanket that I got from Target. Another reason I wanted to place this darker, like kind of make it look like a runner, was to separate the color of the dough bowl and the color of the tabletop. I wanted it to stand out, not just blend away. So now this I actually got at TJ Maxx, And I think I got it for $20. They didn't have a price tag on it, so they had to just kind of come up with a price for me. So I think I got a great deal on this, but I love that it has this big wooden handle as well as a wire handle over here. I think it's really unique. And so I'm super happy that I found that, again, at TJ Maxx. So I'm gonna place it right here in the center. And like I said, I think that this just kind of looks like a more organic looking table runner. So now to fill it up, I'm going to add some florals. And these all came from Hobby Lobby, but I love the florals that they have. This one right here, I think has a really pretty look because it has a leaf in it that looks like it is kind of changing color. So it looks like it's turning to fall. So I think that is perfect. It was $12.99. Now you can always get their florals at 50% off, so definitely do that. So what I'm gonna do is just arrange the florals in here as a base, and then I'll be coming back in with these beautiful florals. I think these were $3.99 or $4.99. Don't quote me. I did just take off the price tag. But I love that they have the cream flower and then these burnt kind of brown looking leaves. So that'll really pop in the greenery. So I think that's going to look really good. It's going to be a low arrangement so that you're not having to dodge and look around to see your guest at your table. Let's go ahead and arrange this and see how it turns out.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. Oh, you're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river.
For this centerpiece, I'm starting with a tray. You can never go wrong with a tray because it just kind of grounds all of your decor. Now this tray I love. I got it at TJ Maxx. I love that it has this stripe and the handles are very unique. So find a tray that's just a little different and that can be your centerpiece for your table. So I'm just going to place this right here in the center. And then I love to use a pitcher filled with whatever the season is type of foliage. So I'm going to grab a pitcher that I got from Michael's, and they do have that in store this year, along with just some white florals that are real pretty, and they kind of pick up the brown, which you'll see. And I'm going to place that here and kind of off to the side. So next, I'm going to add these beautiful copper salt and pepper shakers, and I found them at Hobby Lobby in their fall line, and they, I believe, are from the Robert Stanley collection. So I love having functional pieces here at the table, so I'm just going to kind of place them right here and one in front of the other, again to just add and create depth in your arrangement. So next, I think simply adding a candle is going to be perfect for finishing off this look. and it was $29.99, but I believe their candles were 20% off. Now I could easily just sit this down in here and call it done, but I think it just kind of gets lost, and I definitely don't want that because it's so pretty. It needs to have a platform. So what I'm doing is bringing in a wreath to just, again, add more texture. And then this little stand, it was $5.99 from Hobby Lobby. I love to use these little risers. And again, it's just going to give it just a little extra something to make it look special. Place this here on top. I think I got this, it's a mini wreath, but I believe I got it at Target in the Target dollar spot last year. You can find mini wreaths in almost all the decor stores. So I'm just gonna place that there and then place the candle on top. And wow, doesn't that just make it pop? Love it. Last but not least, let's go ahead and move up to my bedroom, and I'll share with you a couple of ideas that I have for styling nightstands. So the first thing that I'm coming in with is this grouping of wheat. It kind of has a felt bottom, and I got this at Home Goods for $14.99. Then I love adding candlesticks even without candles next to a bed. So I'm going to go ahead and place those. These are from Hobby Lobby. And then lastly, I'm coming in with this beautiful kind of Sherpa lined pumpkin. And now let's go ahead and just arrange that, and I can give you another example after this one. Last but not least, this will be our final example for styling your tabletop surfaces for fall. So what I'm going to do is grab this print. Now I got this at Hobby Lobby last year, but I love all the fall colors. And so I'm just going to take a little stand and just place it here in the back. I'm going to move the lamp over as far as it'll go, so that this can fit, and then I'm kind of going to angle it. Then I'm going to simply come in with this cloche. I actually found this from the Goodwill for $2, but I love the dome shape and also the bottom. Love that it brings in a little bit of a wood texture. I'm just going to place that here, and then inside of it, I'm just going to place a candle that is white, super simple, but I think I just love the look of a candle inside of a cloche. And because there are 3 items, including the lamp, I think this just works perfectly. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed seeing all of my ideas and examples for styling your tabletop surfaces for fall. If you did enjoy it, I'd appreciate a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, I hope you would consider subscribing. Well, before I go, you know how I love to share with you a daily Bible verse. So I'll just go ahead and share with you all the tablescape ideas here at the end while I read to you a verse. It comes from Isaiah chapter 41, verse 13. For I, the Lord your God, hold your right hand. It is I who say to you, fear not. I am the one who helps you. I thank you guys so much for watching today and spending a little bit of your day with me. It really does mean a lot. If you did enjoy today's video, I'd appreciate a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe before you go if you haven't already. Alright guys, well I will see you real soon in my next one. Take care and God bless. Bye!